in so many cases, a comparatively small number of people were able to wreak so much damage and spread so much fear in our communities. But we shouldn't allow hope and optimism to be suffocated by fear and pessimism. We need to learn more to do more.
And there's nowhere where they need more done than in Tottenham, a community with so many victims of the riots. Some met Nick Clegg last week and were keen to hear his big idea about payback.
You will see people in visible orange clothing making up for the damage done, repairing and improving the neighbourhoods affected.
Stephen Moore lost his business to the looters and arsonists, and he likes the prospect of offenders coming back here to do a little penance on the streets.
It's a good idea, especially if they're wearing visible jackets, and people can look on them and actually maybe comment to them what they feel. Let them see, the majority of people, what they will say to them.
Sky News followed Eva Maria Hess last weekend as she returned to the burned-out remains of her home, salvaging the few possessions left. If Nick Clegg gets his way, she'll get to meet the criminals who took so much from her.
There will be additional money provided to ensure that victims, if they want, can face and confront their offenders.
She wants to do it, to look them in the eyes, but not for vengeance, but understanding.
People that, put us in this situation hopefully will open up and understand what we went through and will have to go through for the next couple of weeks and months. And hopefully the people that got affected by it will try and step back and have a look at these people that did it and ask themselves why they did it.
There is enthusiasm here for Clegg's commission on the rioting. People want a voice and they want their opinions to be heard. But his most radical proposal is to force offenders into work on leaving prison.
Those offenders, as they leave prison, will be put through a tough process so that they find work and they stay on the straight and narrow.
For those who've been on the inside, the notion that people can be met at the prison gate and told what to do is fanciful.
He's doing this at the wrong point in the sentence. Instead of waiting until people come out of prison and forcing them into work, let's do it on the very first day they go into jail. The problem with Clegg's issue is what you do if they stick two fingers up at the end of the sentence and say, I'm not doing it.
But citing the fact that 60% of those involved in the rioting were already known to the police, Nick Clegg says something has to be done to break the cycle of crime, and he reckons he's the man to help do it. Michelle Clifford, Sky News, Tottenham.